to my channel if this is your first time. If this is not your first time, welcome back. So as promised, I am back with another lock video. This time we're going to be talking about how to revive your locks / style your locks in between retwists. So nobody likes to go super long without retwists, looking all crazy, hair all over the place. So this video is gonna just give you a style, some tips on what you can do with your hair in between your retwists. If you're interested in learning more about how to do this, go ahead, stay tuned. But first, before we get into the video, go ahead, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notifications so you don't miss any other lock videos that I have coming out. And let's get into the video. So for this style, you're going to need a couple things. Of course, you need your water bottle. You need some type of holding gel, I guess, or retwist, pomade. I have my brush. This is to clean it up for the edges, and we're going to use some lock spray just to give it a little shine. Like I said, this is in between retwists, so your hair is already looking a little rough, a little all over the place. So we're just gonna clean it up and get it together. Oh, also, I have them in my hand and I didn't even say it. Bobby pins, because you always need bobby pins, right? You know what? I forgot one more thing. Hair ties. Hair ties, Shanese hair ties. All right, so let's get into this tutorial. Your hair is all over the place. Like I said, you've been a while without a retwist. So as you can tell, I have a lot of new growth. My new growth goes from the root up to about right here. So that's a good chunk of new growth. Like I always say, before you style your hair, you want to spritz it with some type of moisturizer. I prefer water just because it's not gonna be a lot of buildup. You're already gonna be adding other products to your hair, so why complicate things? And it doesn't have to be like soaking wet, but definitely enough water that you can manipulate it without breaking your hair off. So that is the purpose of the water. Is you don't want to style your hair dry because it makes it easier for your hair to break, and we want our hair to grow.
All right.
Now that we have our water in our hair, let's go ahead, take one of these hair ties and section off the part that we are going to have out. So I'm going to split my hair down the middle, and I'm going to have these locks out in the front. So with the rest of the locks, what you want to do is, where's my other hair tie? What you want to do is gather the rest of the locks, but you're going to gather them up. And it doesn't have to be perfect. You're just trying to get them up so that you can put a scarf. All right. So you might be able to see where we're going with this style. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. You just want your hair out at the top. You want the hair down in the front. And we're going to be using a headscarf, head wrap, whatever you want to call it. Black is my color, earth tones, neutral tones. It's kind of like my thing. So we're going to wrap this around our head in the front. You're not tying a knot, you're just looping it around each other, each side around each other. And you're going to have that right there in the front. And you can pull it as tight as you want to, as loose as you want to. Actually, do I want one knot? I do want one knot. I don't want two knots. And you're gonna kind of just tuck it under on the sides. And you're gonna tuck this under on this side. All right. So like I said, this part up top doesn't have to be perfect. And then you have your hair out in the front. So really what we're gonna do in the front, so you can leave your hair like this and just have your hair out. I'm going to tuck this lock just because I don't like how it's looking in the front. And I might tuck this lock on the other side actually. If the locks don't cooperate, they gotta go up. So that's what's going on here. You can leave these locks out in the front if you want to keep it like this. It's kind of just like a freestyle. I want the hair out at the top because I kind of want it to look like a little messy, but not like I didn't try. And then in the front, you can, like I said, leave it out, or you can twist it in the front. I'm just gonna go ahead and twist. Right here. And you're just gonna tuck it just a little bit. And you're gonna do that with all the locks until they're all twisted. All right, so now that I have all the loose locks twisted, I'm going to use a couple bobby pins to, and you can do this, you can either, like I said, leave them out. You can wrap these individually with a rubber band, or you can pin them up on the side. Like leave them out, but just pin them up on the side. So you still have some of your locks out and showing. Mm-hmm. So now we're going to go into the front of our hair with, like I said, some gel, some pomade, just to lay this down in the front. We have our hairs tucked on the side how we want them, or out if you prefer, twist it, however you want to leave the hair out in the front, that's up to you. we're just gonna go in with a little gel. Freshen it up with some water. I'm literally just separating that part. Gonna use the brush to brush it down, clean it up. Like I said, for the people, you know what I'm saying, you want your baby hairs, you can go in, clean it up for your baby hairs. But everything is nice how you want it. So this is the hairstyle. And boom, bada bing, bada bam. You go in, add you a couple of earrings, you know what I'm saying? Freshen your style up. It's just another way to style your locks. And like I said, it's kind of sloppy, but it says I kind of tried at the same time because like we said, we're in between retwists. So we know all this right here, it ain't looking how it's supposed to look, but that's okay. And if you want to, you can go in and do your face. Now that you learned a quick 10 to 15 minute hairstyle, it's perfect for work. You can even go out.